Okay, guys, it'd be an unboxing, but my daughter snatched the box up already. I just picked this Girsan up. It's the MC14 g84 model, right? It's, here, let me show you. It's, the Regards, I don't know, baby sister, maybe? I would say baby brother, but that's more like baby sister. It's not 9mm, it's 380. And as you can tell, it's same diameter. Let me see if you can get a good picture of that. You know, it's they used to call it 9mm Kurt. There's a couple other things for it. But yeah, basically, it's just what are these? 95 grain? Yeah, 95 grain hollow points, all right? And then these are 115. I shoot the lower ones in here because I usually shoot a lot of them. But, what was it? It was a Banshee or something that Beretta used to make like this. I've ordered a couple of magazines already. If you go to EAA, their website, if you buy more than one, in other words, if you buy like 2 magazines, you get 10 bucks off. So instead of 40 bucks, you pay 30 bucks a piece for the magazines. Then they charge 10 bucks back on freight. So you're still saving 10 bucks on 2 magazines. But yeah, they're Medgar magazines. It worked fine, so I don't see any issues with it. I did do a function test. It functioned really good. If you've never had the 380 before, you got to understand the springs are really, really tight, right? They just, they are. Takedown on this puppy is very similar, but harder because it's smaller. Got them springs on it. There we go. All right. And you look at the interior, it's exactly the same. Now, when you put this spring back in here, you're going to lose it. Make sure you get the barrel in all the way. All right. Putting it back together is very similar. Right? Not too bad that time. All right. I just figured I'd give you a first look. Actually, I usually replace the grips with a wood grip because I like that. But this is really nice. I like that little medallion. These things, they're listed online. Now, I don't get deals on anything where I live because I live in the middle of nowhere. And it's got a really good trigger pull. Very smooth on, yeah, I'm going to go with 4 pounds. Maybe, I'll go with 5.5, maybe 6 pound on this, on the double, which is pretty good for a double action pistol. That's, yeah, that's 4 or less. That's nice. But I like this. This is nice. So I'll probably just leave it like this. I'll put this in my carry rotation for sure. I'd ordered a couple of the magazines. I told you about those. They're nice, and I've got several of these like M9. I don't know what you call it, 92s. Or I have several of this style pistol. I really like it, and I'll tell you why I like it. I've never had a stove pop with this open barrel here. You know, the stovepipes, I get them out of 1911s. I get them out of Glocks. My 2211, my 2311, I've had before. Of course, my high power, I've had stovepipes there. You just get them every once in a great while, right? But I've never had one in this style. But just remember, okay, when you're dealing with the 380, I mean, this is not something you want to, maybe the tip-up barrel for a lady if she doesn't have hand strength. But, yeah, that spring is really, does a pretty good press check there, yeah. But, yeah, the spring in here You know, it's pretty stout because this is blowback operated, okay? I don't care what they say, it's blowback. But other than that, it's tight fitting. It was great. I did a YouTube short. I'll download it and I'll put it on the end of this so you can see my function test on it. But like I said, I just picked it up today. But I don't usually get deals, not where I live. I live in the middle of nowhere. So if suggested retail on it is $369, that's generally what I pay, $369, which is what it is on this. But for some reason on this one, I got it for $300. So that was just, it's sweet, hard to pass up. But anyway, I hope you find this informative. Give you another look at it right there next to the big brother. Right? That's pretty spiffy looking. All right. God bless. First shots function test on the Girsan MC14 g84.
Cool.
Yeah, so let's see.
Let's see what it does. Woohoo! Nice.
That's nice.
Actually, that wasn't too loud.
No, you were in headphones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Ain't that nice?
Very nice. How'd you like it?
I did. It's a little snappy. The recoil is sharper in the hand right here than a 9mm.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, just a little bit back.
Oh.
It's a little sharper than a 9, but nice.
Cool.
Of course, those were hollow points.
Oh, there's that.
Yeah. Okay. God
Toodaloo.
bless.
God bless.